Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Myra from Low Carb Love, and today we're going to be making a super simple mug cake recipe. So this one here is a special recipe, especially if you're a chocolate lover, you're going to want to make this. We are making a Reese's Pieces mug cake. So it's a keto version, of course. It's low carb, diabetic friendly, and the whole nine. So let's go over our ingredients and step by step on how to make this simple mug cake. We're gonna need some almond flour. Okay, we're gonna use 3 tablespoons of almond flour. We're gonna need sweetener, which is 1 tablespoon of sweetener. Our egg white. If you wanna use a full egg, you can. But here I have equivalent to 1 egg white. I use the liquid, just like the little boxed egg whites. And then here we have a teaspoon of cocoa powder. Here we have our baking powder, which is ½ teaspoon. And then our 1 tablespoon of butter. So this is what we need for the actual mug cake. And for our little Reese's filling, we're going to mix in 1 tablespoon of peanut butter and then a little teaspoon of powdered sweetener. So if you don't already have powdered sweetener, you can actually just use like the little coffee grinder or even like a blender or food processor, anything like that. Just throw in your regular granulated sweetener in there and you have powdered sweetener. So you don't actually have to go out and buy a bag of the granular and a bag of the powdered. I personally like to use powdered sweetener whenever I'm baking because you don't get to taste like the little granulars from the granulated sweetener. Sometimes, I don't know why, it doesn't like dissolve really well, and then you end up kind of like chewing into the little granulars. So whenever you can use powdered, just use powdered. For the most part, that's what I like to use. So now that's what we'll need. These are our ingredients, and let's get started making our little mug cake. So we're gonna start off with our butter. You're just gonna grab your little tablespoon of butter. You're gonna put it into your mug cake, and now we're going to put this into the microwave just for like 30 seconds until it's completely melted. So we melted our butter, a little tablespoon of butter in there. And now we're gonna start adding the rest of our ingredients. So here's our sweetener. Just gonna add that in there. Okay. Just mix that. Here is our egg white. Just gonna start adding all of our ingredients. We can actually mix in the baking powder and our chocolatada. Mix it all in together. Make sure it's all mixed in. I just noticed that we have a little bit of baking powder. That's important for your little mug cake, so let's make sure that we get all of the ingredients. Okay, so once you make sure that all your ingredients are mixed, then you can toss them in. Oopsie. Okay, and once everything is in, then we're just gonna mix in we'll use our tenedor, our fork, to get everything mixed in properly. Okay. So I like to use egg white for my mug cakes because I don't like them to taste like very eggy. The egg, when you hear like a recipe is eggy, it's the yolk. The yolk is what gives it that super eggy taste. Sometimes it's fine. Like I've actually made some of my mug cakes that I list egg whites. I'm just lazy and I'll use the whole egg white, the whole entire egg, and it's fine. It might have like a tiny little taste of the yolk, but it's not that big of a deal, okay? So don't think that it's gonna mess up your mug cake, if you use the yolk. I just prefer the egg white because I feel like it leaves it more fluffy and I just always use the egg white. So we have that, and then over here we have our peanut butter and our little powdered sweetener. So my peanut butter is unsweetened. You want to go for the unsweetened version because obviously if it is sweetened, it's just going to have a little bit more carbs, and we're trying to keep our our mug cakes as low carb as possible. So once you have everything, you have your little peanut butter and sweetener mixed in, then we're just gonna add it right into the center of our mug cake. So let's go ahead and do that now. Okay, so you just grab your little guy, just like that. Okay, and let's go ahead and throw it right in the center. Okay. And you put it right in the center, like so. Get in there. Okay, and now we are going to microwave this for 1 minute and 20 seconds. So I'm gonna put that in the microwave and I'm gonna show you what it looks like as soon as it comes out. Okay, so look at our little beauty. Wow. It's nice and fluffy. I can already see it. You can see all of the, you know, the little holes. That means that it is, it's gonna be kind of like fluffy, not like dense and, you know, like I don't know, chewy, because you know that happens with mug cakes. Trust me, I've recipe tested forever, and so whenever they look like they have a lot of like little holes, you'll know that it's nice and fluffy. Let me get a plate so we can turn it over, and you guys can see what this little baby looks like. And here we go. Look at that. And we'll cut into it so we can see what the inside looks like. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and cut and see. See that? Went kind of to the bottom, but it's nice and moist. This is not dry at all. And it's gonna be absolutely delicious. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay guys, so of course for my favorite part, I'm gonna start off, oh wow, that went all over the place. We're gonna try to decorate it a little. I did put a little bit of whipped cream, and of course we're gonna add our fave, which is some chalk zero syrup, this thick deliciousness here. It is sugar-free, so don't worry. I do have a little discount code, I'll link it in my bio, but this is my favorite chocolate syrup. I use it for desserts, for pancakes, waffles, everything, even drinks, like when you just want to add that. Come here, Nathi. Nathi's gonna do our favorite part.
Can I put sprinkles in it?
You're gonna add sprinkles?
Yeah.
Okay, my love, just on your little piece, okay? Okay, so Nathi wants to add a few little sprinkles to her side. Okay, so now, okay, she's just putting a few sprinkles on hers. So let's go ahead and dig in. I'm gonna open this up so you guys can take a look. We have our peanut butter. I'm gonna get a little bite of, just like the perfect bite with a little bit of everything in it. Wait for me.
Cheers.
Cheers. Okay. So if you're a chocolate lover, a peanut butter lover, you have to try this. The cake is nice and moist, and then you have the little peanut butter center that just it's creamy. It's perfect. This is like the Reese's mug cake. That's what we'll call it. But yeah, you guys have to try it. It's amazing, and it's a 1 minute mug cake, so, or 1 minute and 20 seconds, but we call it 1 minute because, you know, it's the closest thing to it. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. It's a super simple recipe, and I already know you're gonna love it. So until next time, guys, thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you on the next video. Mwah! We love you.